All right, welcome back to another Wine of the Week. Much appreciated. Something very fun, very unique, part of the show of dining, something that I like to do. You all know that. I'm with two really cool guys. One, Adam Roll Cavalier, who's been introducing me some really new cool spirits and wines available into the Ohio market. And then the gentleman he purchases from, Dan Fry from Domain Select. He today is going to teach us about tableside disgorgement, and I will be trained on that as well, probably after the video, so no one gets hurt. And then come on into Dante and we'll do it tableside. Dan?
Okay, I'd just like to start out by telling you a little bit about what we're going to be serving. One of the great fun things to do in the world of wine is to visit a great champagne or sparkling wine producer, to visit the winery, because what they can do is do something that you can't possibly do in a restaurant, which is serve you a wine immediately after it's disgorged. So a sparkling wine or a great champagne is disgorged, giving you kind of a naked, very raw, clean version of the wine. Subsequently, it goes through a lot. It has some things added to it, and it goes through some things that complicate it a little bit, and we've always found it very interesting and exciting to try it without those complications, to try essentially a raw, naked version of the wine. The problem is you have to actually be at the winery. But one of the craziest winemakers in the world, until now, one of the craziest winemakers in the world, Ales Krstanich, is a great maker of sparkling wines. He is in a region we call Collio, right on the border between Italy and Slovenia, and it's there that he works his sort of wild chemistry set magic on a lot of traditional, naturally made wines. And he makes a wine called Puro. Here it is here. A great classic sparkling wine made with Pinot Nero, essentially the Pinot Noir grape. It makes kind of a beautiful rosé colored sparkling wine, very clean, very minerally, very completely dry. And what he's done is a spectacular addition to serving sparkling wine in restaurants. It has to be done, it can only be done at a few restaurants around the country because it has to be done very carefully and very expertly. Yeah, by a trained professional. It has to be done expertly or everyone's life is in danger. So what he's done is he takes the wine and produces it, the bottle, in a way that is set up to be disgorged at the tableside in your restaurant. So it ships like this, upside down in a cone, so that the bottle is never rotated. And all of the sediment is right up against the cork, sinking to the bottom right up against the cork. And what you're going to do tableside, or what we're going to do tableside, is disgorge the bottle and then be able to serve it immediately after it's disgorged. I want to point out, you'll see on a lot of champagnes, at twice the price of their normal bottlings, something called recently disgorged. You'll see RD, like on the Bollinger. Right. You'll see wines, and they're always a lot of extra money. So this is kind of a way to try wines that would normally be very expensive, rare, reserve bottlings, and those are only recently disgorged. This is really, really recently disgorged.
This is going to be on the list for under $100.
Yeah, it's quite a value.
Something special, fun, unique in the shows, yep. I think.
It's always a huge trade-up in champagne to get something even remotely recently disgorged, whereas this is like immediately disgorged. So it's kind of fun. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this tool, which Alice designed for disgorging the bottles tableside in a restaurant. We've got some water here. It has to be done underwater. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the bottle in this tool, set it in the water, and essentially rotate the bottle and pull it gently away from the iron at the same time. At some point, it will kind of explode, and
we like explosions.
Yeah, we like explosions. It will go off, and the sediment in the neck of the bottle will be blown into the water. I'll pull the bottle up. One of the tricks is you don't want to pull the bottle up too fast. You don't want to sort of panic and pull it up really fast, because it does need to be underwater for a second for all that sediment to blow out. So this is how we disgorge it, and we're able to serve it at the tableside. So I'll take the bottle here. I'm going to lose this cone so I can you can see what I'm doing. Basically, I'm inserting the bottle. It's got two sort of guides, so you can insert it correctly in the, he calls this the iron. There you go. I'll take it, turn it upside down into the water, and I'm going to rotate the bottle and pull it slowly away from the iron. And when it goes off, I'll pull it right up out of the water. There we go. You get a nice little explosion, and you can see if you've opened the bottle correctly, all of the sediment is now in the water. You kind of saw it blow out of the neck of the bottle, and that will give you a nice, pure, clean glass of sparkling wine.
Adam and I are ready to do our job.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay?
It's been hard work.
I know. Someone's got to do it, Adam.
Sorry?
That's why they called us.
So this will give you a nice, clean, clear glass of Movia Puro. And the winemaker is Alice Kristanic, the grape is Pinot Nero, and the wine is Movia Puro.
Cheers.
Hope you enjoy. Cheers, gentlemen.